everybody. Welcome inside the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex. It is time for our keys to the game, presented by your neighborhood Ford store. The Steelers getting ready to face the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm Missi Matthews with Tunch Ilkin and Arthur MOATS. We're going to switch things up, get our mojo back.
Go 4-1, and now we're pulling the plug on me.
Sorry. Tunch gets to go first this week. What is your key going against the winless Bengals?
Well, my key is to run the ball, pound the ball down their throats. They don't stop the run. They've given up 1,670 yards rushing, and the linebackers, they can't get off blocks. And when you watch the defensive line, Carlos Dunlap doesn't play all out anymore. He loafs so much, and even Geno Atkins, if it's going away from him, he's not the same Geno Atkins that we used to see years ago. And so, you know what? But one of the things they can do, Geno Atkins and Carlos Dunlap can still get after the quarterback. So, run the ball, pound the ball, make them make mistakes. And I think you run the ball, you're going to win this game.
No, man, I definitely agree with that. And it's funny you talk about Carlos Dunlap and Geno. You watch their effort on pass plays and watch the effort on the run plays.
Right.
And
It's two different things.
Hey, and it's clear. It stands out on the tape. And that's the thing. When you're talking about running the ball, that's how you minimize their impact. That's how you make those guys ultimately shut it down completely. So I definitely like that key. Now that I had to go second.
Sorry. rules are rules, Arthur.
He's complaining.
Now that I got to go second, all right?
Yeah.
My key is to win the turnover battle. When you look at this Bengals offense, or just this team in general, they are -11 in the turnover ratio department. They've struggled mightily protecting the ball. And in fact, every game except 2 this season, they've had a turnover.
Right.
So when you're looking at that and you're thinking about this Steelers defense and how they get after the quarterback, they also create a ton of turnovers. This is the perfect matchup. The Bengals, not only do they struggle in the turnover ratio department, they've allowed 36 sacks as well.
Yeah.
So when you think about both of those factors right there, that bodes extremely well for this defense.
You know, Arthur, when you watch Ryan Finley, his passes hang. And if I'm the corners and if I'm the safeties, if I'm Minkah Fitzpatrick and Terrell Edmonds, I am licking my chops.
Without
because
a doubt.
I'm thinking we're going to jump on a lot of routes and we're going to get a bunch of picks. And if I'm TJ Watt, and if I'm Bud Dupree, and if I'm Cam Hayward, and if I'm Javon, I am this offensive line. The best guy is a right tackle, and he uses his hands well, and he's got his feet well. But the other guys, man, it's Katie bar the door.
All right, let me stop you from taking away my key, Tunch, and that is to get after the quarterback. It is a rookie quarterback. He's only making his 3rd start. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions between those two. But I think for the Steelers defense, coming off that loss in Cleveland where you knew they weren't executing, they all admitted it after the 4-game win streak where they were playing so fast and physical and listening to each other. This is one of those games where they're going to come out and they're going to want the Bengals offense to know they are still that defense that everybody's talking about.
Absolutely, and I think they definitely could do that. And like you said, a young quarterback versus a defense that has been thriving in terms of creating pressure and creating turnover. So, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with you, Miss. Get after the quarterback, run the ball, win the turnover battle, and you win the game.
Sounds like a key to success. All right, those are our keys to the game. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next week.